What is going on, freedom fighters? Welcome back to another broadcast of Break the Chains Media Tyranny Response Tuesday here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm on YouTube? I can only say certain things that Susan Wojcicki and the overlords of YouTube want me to promote. Thank you. Thank you for your kind and gracious privilege to be on your platform. But you know me, as if you're on this channel, if you found this just by happenstance, you know I'm a spicy guy. You know I'm going to talk about some wild stuff. So this is just a little snippet, a little taster, a little hors d'oeuvre, appetizer of the big kahuna, the big entree that's on my alt tech, new tech platforms. Telegram, t.me/breakthechainsmedia, BitChute, Minds, Rumble, Gab. You want the full breakdown, my whole thoughts, uncensored, unfiltered content, you gotta find those videos on the new tech platforms. But since you're here, I got your attention now. We're gonna jump right into it, folks. We're gonna jump right into it, talking about the unfortunate situation with this psychopath out in Buffalo, New York, enacting some heinous evil and crimes, which I completely detest, and I think it's every time these kind of things happen, it makes me more and more angry because, in my humble opinion, these could have totally been prevented if the FBI did their job. They knew about this guy. The FBI knew about many prior evil people that have enacted these kind of crimes before. So why are they letting this happen? Why is this continuing to happen? It's because it's all part of the planned narrative, the planned agenda. Because in order for the politicians to enact certain legislation and the mainstream media to promote and frame the narrative in the way that they're currently doing it now, and you see it on the mainstream medias now, how they're framing these type of heinous acts, these type of acts have to be kind of let out on a leash, giving them a little extra movement to enact their crimes, so that the mainstream media can form the narrative, can have the population digest the information that the mainstream media wants, and then the politicians can enact legislation and control laws to institute their takeover of society, institute their Great Reset, their Agenda 2030. The only way to do that is to instill constant propagandized fear and evil using glow sticks and glow operations such as these evil people, such as himself, right? The Buffalo supermarket suspect was allegedly posting apparent manifestos citing, quote, great replacement theory. He used manifesto excerpts from the same Brenton Tarrant, the extremist mass shooter who was in the Christchurch shooting in New Zealand in 2019. He literally copied and pasted stuff from Manifesto 1 to his own manifesto, okay? And in light of that, so he copied and pasted stuff, and he made this out to be, totally gonna paste his 100-page manifesto detailing every spec and attachment from my weapon that politicians are frothing at the mouth to ban. See, my personal opinion is this is a glow op to instill current fear and propaganda into the culture today, to keep us distracted by what's happening today, and this is why these kind of heinous crimes are allowed, or not allowed, but let loose. You know what I mean? Like, they know about them, and therefore, we better let that happen to continue the narrative, right? And it's funny how massacres in other types completely fall to the wayside because they don't fit the narrative, they don't fit the agenda. Like Exhibit A right here, okay? This self-identified black supremacist wanted to kill as many white people as possible, did this on Christmas, and completely buried in the media, never talked about again, right? Because it doesn't fit their agenda. It doesn't fit their narrative. Same thing with this old chap right here. This beautiful grade A student of extremism, right? Same thing. Also another ethno-nationalist supremacist who wanted to commit crime and evil against other types of people. But, completely, no one, completely, he was on the news for about a day, and then that was it, right? And then that was it, okay? So, and then, the FBI knows about these people, and then they just don't report on them. Oh, whoops-a-daisy, I guess we let that one slip through. This was a Parkland shooter, psychopath. I'm going to be making a cool little video, that compilation that you guys can digest quickly as well. But regarding the failures of the FBI, I'm going to make a compilation video on that. So it'll be fun. But, the FBI has a long history of this kind of failure. So that is going to be in my uncensored, unedited video on the new tech platforms. I'm going to break all that down there. I also am going to get into the Ukrainian efforts, or the evolution of the Ukrainian efforts, and the war that's happening out there, and the potential looming threat for what most people think would be a mutually assured destruction of nuclear bombs and cataclysm. But it doesn't have to be just nuclear bombs. It can be just one single EMP, and I will break down how to protect against EMPs, and how to EMP-proof certain electronics, and what to prepare for and be aware of. So we've got all that to go in the uncensored video as well. Folks, I hate YouTube. I know YouTube's going to be YouTube, so I can only say certain things. And hopefully this video stays up, because, I thought I did a pretty good job. I did a pretty nice video. So if you want to see the full uncensored, unedited content, BitChute, Minds, Rumble, Gab, t.me/breakthechains media, where you can get all of my thoughts and non-YouTube friendly type videos. So, folks, I appreciate you. I love you. Thanks for checking back here on YouTube. And as always, fight for freedom.